In this video, I will show how disease variants are annotated typically. So, first, let me open the Curator tool, and here I'm going to annotate loss of function mutations in BRCA1. I will annotate one loss of function mutation as an example. So the first thing that I need to do is I need to create a disease pathway, and I will create the disease pathway. I will name it BRCA1 loss of function in cancer. Set this to do release false, and disease will be here. I will browse database for cancer. Okay, and the species will be Homo sapiens. Okay, I will save this, and now I will, in this pathway, I will create a reaction, a failed reaction, which will be named defective BRCA1 does not bind BARD1. Okay. So again, I'll go here, I'll say set this to false. My compartment will be nucleoplasm, and disease will be cancer. Okay, and the species will be Homo sapiens. And so here my normal reaction, I need to define that. So my normal reaction will be, I'll search for the reaction whose display name contains BARD1, and this is the reaction BRCA1 forms a heterodimer with BARD1. So now I will look into this reaction. So BARD1 is an input. I will copy this input and I will paste it here, and then I will create a set, a candidate set, which will be called BRCA1 mutants, and in brackets I'll say BARD1 binding. Compartment will be nucleoplasm, and species will be Homo sapiens. Okay. So now that I have done that, I will save the project, and the next step will be to populate this. So to the first member, I will create, and I will show you. Oops. No, I didn't mean to show this. So here is my Excel file. This is the mutant that I selected. It's kind of been pre-screened. I have a literature reference here open. Identification of breast tumor mutations in BRCA1 that abolish its functional homologous recombination. I have read it. I found that this mutant here is defective in BARD1 binding, and so the the mutant, as you can see here, this is the name of the mutant, and it's been reported in breast cancer. So so here I will find BRCA1 record, and I will create a clone. BRCA1, and here I will give it a name, L24R, right? I will delete this alternative name, and I will provide another name, which will be Leud24Arch. Okay, I will immediately add disease. So my disease will be cancer, and to be more specific, my disease will be breast cancer. Contains breast cancer. Okay. So now here I need to create a replaced residue instance, which I will do. So the coordinate will be 24. The reference sequence will be BRCA1. And here I need to add the mod, which will be L-leucine removal, L-leucine removal, and here it will be L-arginine residue. Okay. So here I have already checked Cosmic, and this mutant does not exist in Cosmic, so I won't edit. And here I will immediately add the literature reference that I have found, which is this one. And okay, so that is my reference, and so that completes the annotation of this mutant. Okay, except that so I will add this mutant here as a member. I will look for a new EWAS, this one, and I will add it here as a member. And so it's visible here, and I'll also copy this literature reference because it does show defective binding to BARD1. TVID contains minus. Okay, so here's my literature reference. Okay, now in Cosmic, if I go to Cosmic record here, there is a mutation. Oh, I made a mistake here. It's C24R, not L24R. C24R. Okay. So that was a mistake. I'll remove this and add. Okay, that was my mistake, and I need to replace the name here with C and here. So now I have a proper mutant, and I will synchronize with database. Okay, now I will create the cosmic mutant as a candidate, just to show how cosmic is used. Let's go to BRCA1 C24R, and I will clone this instance, and I will remove this. I will remove this as well. I will remove the literature reference, and here I will say F and PHE for phenylalanine. So now I need to create a new replaced residue, and coordinate will be 24, and again my reference gene product would be BRCA1, and I could also do this by cloning, but I won't do it this time. So it will be also stain removal, and it will be replaced with phenylalanine residue. Okay. That's it. So let me save this first, and you will see what happens when I try to commit this. So okay, so there are two instances created locally. I will select them and will say commit to database, and then you see GK Central will tell me that this replaced residue instance already exists because it only checks for the amino acid that has been removed. So it's really easy to, if you're submitting multiple variants, it's easy to overwrite. So I have to say save as new instance because my replacement is with phenylalanine, not with arginine. Okay. Close. So that's it. And then I will go to my mutant set, candidate set, and I will add this mutant as a candidate. Now, because this mutant does have a cosmic ID, I opened the ID before, so this is the cosmic identifier. I will copy it, and I will create a cross-reference. So I will go back to the record here. Okay, so create cross-reference. So cosmic here. Okay, and then I will check which disease this mutant, which cancer type this mutant was reported in, and this will be relatively easy because there is only one sample, so it will be mild squamous cell carcinoma, and because I have seen this, I've used this term before, I know the proper disease term that needs to be applied. So the disease term that is in the disease ontology, and that is this one. It is, instead of mouth, it says oral, and it's oral squamous cell carcinoma, which is a synonym for mouth squamous cell carcinoma. Okay, so that's my annotation for the candidate, and here on the set I also need to say add disease answer, and I'll say save, and transfer database. Okay, and now if I specify that my disease pathway, that my normal pathway is in a double strand break response, and if I also say in the pathway diagram that this diagram represents also this pathway, and finally if in the failed reaction I had entity functional status, which will be my disease entity will be my candidate set, and my functional status will be a loss of function via missense variant, and my normal entity will be BRCA1. Okay. Then I will synchronize this again. And I will open this as, okay, diagram, and I will say you, oh, I cannot see this disease diagram, I can see you as a disease diagram. Something isn't right. forgot to add an attribute. DNA double-strand break response is my normal pathway. There is one defective reaction. And this reaction need to add this to disease. Quickly add this new pathway. Hopefully that will do the trick now. Okay. Okay. I don't know why it's doing that, but I can hopefully see it on the curator website. Okay. Here it is. And here you can see that now my box is overlapping, so let's see if it will show us again. Okay, so basically I need to move this. Away, further away, to improve the display. Okay.